Y'all, this made my blood boil. So these people stay in a Budgetel Inn, which is an extended stay in the city of Atlanta. All of a sudden, security came with tactical gear and armed, okay? Telling them that they had 3 weeks to move because the owner had sold the building. The vending machines were removed, the TVs were cut off, and their key fobs no longer work. Like they had to get a sense of getting in their room. Now, for those of you who are going to come in my comments and say they need to get a job, let me school you on Atlanta and how it works here. And I'm saying Metro Atlanta. And Metro Atlanta covers like 13 counties, y'all. It's very unaffordable here. These people more than likely stayed in apartments or houses, but the rent kept going up. And you have to make 3 times the rent here to live, period. They always tell you that, okay? You can work 2 and 3 jobs and wouldn't make enough rent. You're lucky if you find a $1,400 a month 1 bedroom that's not in the hood. Hell, the hood is going to be $1,200 a month. Thankfully, the mayor and legal aid came out and the owner changed his tune, so the residents are allowed to stay. And they're going to move the people back that have moved out.
What have you learned?
Good evening, Tracy. Several residents living here, they've lived here for a while now, tell me that they were approached by a group of security guards, some wearing tactical gear and carrying guns. They told them that the property would be closing and that they needed to meet with a transition specialist about relocating.
It's just heartless. It's heartless.
Cedric Fuller is one of many who said he was told by a group of security guards at this extended stay hotel on Pine Street that it was time to go.
They scared them so bad. You know, they had their guns and they were telling me you got to go.
3 weeks ago, residents received a letter on their doors saying that the building that they were living in was being sold and they had 21 days to relocate.
Every day they're knocking on the door, asking us when we're going to get out, telling us that we have to be out by the next day, by noon. They already turned off the TVs, and they took out the vending machines and everything.
During our investigation, we learned that a company called First Place Hospitality issued the letters and brought in a team to help with relocating families. First Place said the prior owner, JDH, asked them to help with the transition.
We have no key card. We have nothing to enter our room.
Several people living here complained about that transition and said their key cards were deactivated and they had to have security let them in their units.
We have no affiliation with that organization. We have no affiliation with the previous ownership.
It turns out the new owners of the property said the residents were misled and that they are allowed to stay.
But we need more than an apology.
I'm trying to.
And some accountability.
It prompted a meeting at the hotel Tuesday with representatives from Atlanta Legal Aid, the mayor's office, and the new owners, the Healthy Housing Foundation, which is affiliated with the AIDS Healthcare Foundation.
We're not in the business of displacing individuals. We are in the business of ensuring that there is truly affordable housing for every person.
Now, Atlanta Legal Aid told me they will be representing some of the residents out here who were told to leave. Plus, the owner of First Place Hospitality said he is willing to use every resource that he has to move the residents that were moved out back in here within 24 hours. Lastly, the mayor's office will be monitoring the situation to ensure an equitable outcome for all of the residents involved in this situation. We're live on